Hello and welcome to the forecast for the North American financial markets. All right, now Amazon is right now finding some resistance on the weekly chart at its baseline, and it has a actually rather long resistance point. Take a look at the size of that. I realize there's a little bit of a hump up, but for the most part, that's pretty flat. That's going to be big time resistance. Now, we have a buy signal on Amazon. This is why I'm pointing this out. There we have a buy signal here. We also have the lag line underneath price. So again, it's not the strongest of the markets, but it is there as a potential buy. I do think we have a reasonable chance to get to this 0.618 target. It's essentially where the market found a lot of trading happening over here. There's a number of reasons for that. Let's take a look. I think we'll start with that weekly chart. The first is, I wouldn't be at all surprised if price tests that long, right? Price tends to like to test. Price tends to like to test support and resistance. And that's a big fat resistance zone, not only in the daily chart, but also here on this weekly chart, roughly in the same spot. Notice this is 3,400 is the price there. Whoops. That's all the way up here. So I do think that we have a reasonable shot not only of hitting this 33.59. Let me just double check something. I just want to make sure I gave the right information before I misread it. Make sure I did not misread it. No, that's 3,400 on the top side. So it could easily, whoops, there we are. It could easily get to this 0.618 and pretty much get to where, well, a little bit in front of this span B. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. A little to this span B. So I definitely think we have a strong probability of getting to this 0.618. It's going to probably run into some resistance here simply because of all this trading that happens should act as some resistance. But in order to test the 3,400 above us on the weekly chart, we're going to have to crack through that a little bit. And maybe this will be the stopping point right around here. So there is some upside. It's capped, I think, on this trade. Because it's going to take quite a bit for this to push through that resistance easily. There is resistance on both time frames. The other thing that supports that trade is the 60-minute chart, which is also an uptrend, had a retracement, and the question is, can it pop through this 3? Now, if it pops through this 3, if it doesn't pop through the top of the 3-way, but you're not going to get a signal on the, you're not going to get an entry on the daily anyway, right? It's got to break through. So it's going to have to break over that 3 to get in. If we do get in, look where price is headed. Probably at least 35.27, and take a look at 35.27. That puts us right around this 0.786. Again, there is some room to run to the upside, and we may overshoot this a little bit even if it doesn't break. So that's what it looks like on Amazon. All right, so hi, thanks for watching today's video. This is Robert Charles, and I wanted to invite you to join us at Ichimoku Cloud Trends.com, where each trading day we forecast the American, European, and Asian financial markets. Included with our forecasts are actionable trade picks that you can take advantage of. So get all this information and more by visiting IchimokuCloudTrends.com. Our goal is to help you make money. We'll see you there.